Oh Lord, I got the wrong background. Hey y'all. What is up? What is up, you guys? It is Nita, your favorite diva. Yes, we just gonna talk about it. So, baby, I was sitting up here listening because I remember, y'all remember when Iyanla, we're just gonna break this down real fast. Oh, I can see my background. Hold up, y'all. Sorry. All right. I remember Iyanla going on the Breakfast Club. Y'all remember that, right? She went on the Breakfast Club. Don't mind me. I don't have no makeup on, lip gloss. Okay, all right. So yeah, what's up, Miss Kira? Hey, Monique, and hey, Superfan K, Michelle. Hi, all of you guys. We are about to break it down. So Iyanla went on the Breakfast Club, right? Talking about how masculine women are and how all of this stuff. I said, girl, are you trying to be the new Kevin Samuels? So anyway, I was annoyed, but of course I don't let it get triggered. It's a lot of people that have that type of thinking, and it doesn't surprise me because I believe she's the boomer. She's in the boomer generation, y'all. So let me know if y'all can how's my volume and everything. So because I'm about to get on in here because I have to go see Guardians one more time, y'all. So I'm gonna be in here real quick, real fast. We wasn't going to do it was a 30-minute video with the griot with Ebony K. Williams and Iyanla. Ebony said she wanted to make sure she had Iyanla come on to her show because she had questions. Okay. And so, you know how these older women are. Okay. So they are pretty much of the era, let the man do whatever let him provide and all this other stuff. Y'all do know that in the Black culture that we are now providing as women because the men aren't. Okay. So, and I feel like I got to think that we use to measure. Have y'all heard it? Is off for who we are as women and who they are in the society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus driver. But we think that it's another human being's responsibility to give us what we need instead of us building together. I can build with a bus driver. I'd have my little stash over on the side in my prenup, but I could build with a bus driver. Would you date a bus driver? You should see Ebony's face, though. I think some of the criteria that we look for in the reality of today keeps us unhappy, keeps us angry, keeps us imbalanced. And then when the men show up, we want to beat them up because they're not living up to our standards and criteria. And it's not working, beloved. It's just not working. So it's not that it's bad or wrong. It's obsolete. It's obsolete. We have to come up with a new way of being. I don't believe in carrying a man. A man has to do for himself. So I think let's listen to Ebony K. Williams' response. Because baby, when I tell you she put it down, I was like, okay, that's it. That's all. She doubled down on what she said. She was like, no, baby, this is not how this is gonna go. Okay, so let me let y'all hear this. A handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of Black men when I said what I said. But see, no, some of y'all were too busy naming and shaming me personally and Black women in general as undesirable, gold diggers, and much worse. Now, I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing home C's and D's on your report cards, only to then be coddled by parents that said, well, that's okay, as long as you're doing your best. Well, listen, I love and believe in the excellence of Black men. So no, my dear, C's and D's or any other form of mediocrity is not okay. No, I will not create a soft place for you or anybody that I love to fall comfortably into the
bigotry of low expectations. So I'm going to say one more time. So out of the 50,000, there's absolutely nothing wrong with driving a bus. My mother Gloria drove one for years. But could it be that Black America has been sold a narrative of average, regular, and typical being good enough for us? Well, see, that's called white supremacy. And in this case, it takes the form of conditioning Black Americans to happily accept being a permanent American underclass. But see,
boom. So she couldn't have said it better. The thing is that it's so crazy. It's so crazy to me, the gaslighting that be happening. Like, y'all know that when you raise daughters to be independent, right? Do for themselves, right? That's the thing. Then y'all raise y'all boys to just go out there and just do whatever they want to among the earth, among procreate and do all of the things that you want to do. If the women are stepping up being more masculine, is it only because the men are being feminine? So why do we have to step up and be Miss Independent and then have people gaslight you and say that you're masculine, but we don't have protectors and we don't have provisionary people in our community because we're looked at as the baby mama culture, right? We're sitting up there, we're doing the same thing over and over again. And I'm just like, I can't believe that she's actually saying this in 2023. I understand back, that whole the modern woman and the olden days. Those days are over. Women have rights now. We are doing it for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So what is the benefit? What's the benefit of and trust and believe, I would say at least about 70% of the women are settling, are marrying down, are the head of household, but they're letting their man be the head of household. No. We're going out into the workforce doing the same thing as the man is doing. Y'all, come on. Like, where's the reality check here? Like, I'm not understanding. I remember, like, you sit up there, you don't have your boys do chores, you don't have them do nothing. You have the women in the kitchen, cleaning, cooking, doing all the stuff or whatever, watching the kids and stuff, and the boys on a video game. So I'm trying to figure out this whole thing. And trust me, most of the marriages, when you get married, most of them end in divorce because of what? The women walk away. It's too much on them. You can't rest in your femininity if the man is in his femininity. So I make it make sense. It's not possible if the men aren't stepping up to the mantle of manhood. They're not. They barely want to take care of their damn children. I asked my ex-husband, baby father, I need some money. Run me some money. For what? What the fuck you mean? For what? For what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. So it'd be so crazy how that happens. And the thing, y'all, we done it. We've done it. We've settled. We settled and we done that, and we been the carriers of the household and letting our men look like, but then they'll give you their ass to kiss. They're out here cheating. They're out here just running amok, just running amok. And so that's what I was saying. Like, when I said I love when she broke it down, and she was just like, she broke it all the way down. She said that at the end of the day, y'all just want to be coddled. Y'all want to ride or die. People, I'm telling you, women are out here being ride or dies for their man. They are. They are. But are the men riding and die for them? No. No, they're dealing with abuse, mistreatment, thinking that you're supposed to be a parent to them. Like you're taking care, you cleaning up behind them, cooking for them, all that stuff. And then you got to go out into the workforce and you got to lay on your back and have these big head babies too. Almost risk your life. It's a lot. And then you want rest in your femininity. We can't. We can't. Dear hearts, we're out here doing the same thing. Now, if I was at home and I had a maid coming in, I had maid service coming in, I had maybe some, a chef to come meal preps, then okay, we can have a conversation. But at the end of the day, that's not how any of this works in the Black community. Y'all so hell-bent on 50-50. It's never 50-50 when it comes to a woman. A woman brings way more to the table than a man does. Unfortunately, can we have an honest conversation? We out here getting bigger paychecks, more educated, and that's not me digging on y'all. Y'all have the capacity to do it as well, but do you? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me get into these comments, y'all, because I'm sure y'all is saying something in here. Don't chop my neck off, okay? Because let's have a real conversation. Yeah, it's a generational thing. I swear, I think she's a part of the baby boomer. Because I mean, even Generation X, they still kind of have the same talking points. It's generational, y'all, and we have to break the curse, y'all. We have to break it. And I hate that she sat up there and kind of gaslit women as if we have any choice in the matter when they're sitting up here impregnating us, moving on to the next, and all this other stuff. Don't marry us, don't commit, don't do this, and then y'all raise us to be an independent, strong woman. They even got what Neo Miss Independent. Come on, what are we doing? It's the mind fuck for me. I just don't really. Good, Miss Karen. Raise yours to take care of themselves. Yes, it's just like it feels like it's like it's like a hypocrisy. Like y'all, it's like the delusion. Like, yes, we want to get married. Yes, we want to have a picket fence. Yes. So that's why they want to get you when you're really, really, really young and you fall for it. But then once you grow into the person that can think and be like this, hey, did somebody trick me? Am I in the trick bag? You know what I'm saying? I swear, I feel like I was in a trick bag, y'all. I'm trying to tell you the average marriage lasts 8 years. On average. So, like right at that 7-year itch, we is going to the courthouse and getting divorced. Okay. So, yes. Let me see. Hey, Jay, what? Ride or die for the wrong man, girl. Yes. Child, I mean, the pickings, child, the pickings. I don't know. Right. Not doing ride or die or struggle love. No, thank you. Right, y'all. And y'all remember we're gonna talk about it because Martell, y'all remember Loving Mary Huntsville. Martell said something that like put up a red flag in my head about when Marceau said that his father had 7 and 8 kids by the age of 27, and he was like, he ain't roll out. I was like, what? Like, why would your mind automatically go to and he didn't roll out? I was just like, I don't know, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm just like, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. I cannot, like, I just want us to really, 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 really just tighten up, y'all. Tighten up. Protect your womb. Stop having babies for these niggas and just work on yourself, love yourself. If you've already done it, you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. But I just, it's just so crazy. It's just so crazy. And it's not like no man bashing thing or whatever right now, but I just really want to speak to the ladies and just be like, I think it's just that conditioning of the black woman. And actually, it was like that was what she was trying to do. She was trying to uphold that conditioning, knowing that there's no benefit to that because these men be out of order. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about how they can't hold a job? Can we talk about how their income cannot provide for their house and their family without yours? Can we talk about it? Can we be real about it? So I don't understand how they be wanting submission and want all this soft energy when you're out there doing 10 times more than what they doing. Because you got to come home, clean up behind the kids, clean up behind him. It's not like, kudos to the people who have a partnership. Kudos. But I don't think that is, I don't think that is the real dynamic. Like, let's be real. Let's be real about it. Cause I feel like that's not the real dynamic. I've seen people, I've heard the struggle. I've heard like, why you keep complaining about something instead of changing it? Or you just gonna keep on complaining. I guess 7 years of complaining. Okay. Hey Kay. Yeah, 7 years of complaining. And then I guess on the eighth year, you go on about your business and it is what it is. I was I was watching Firefly Lane, y'all. Have y'all watched Firefly Lane? Y'all need to watch that. It's 2 seasons, and I think that was the final season. It went off, and baby, when I tell you, boo hoo, the nasty, the ugly cry, like I was like the ugly cry. That show is so fantastic. It reminds me of This Is Us. It felt very they used to always say that This Is Us was like emotionally manipulative. Like it makes you want to cry. Like that's the intent or whatever. So if you don't want to cry, and then I was like, oh my God, I love that This Is Us was like a week to week thing. But I binged this. So I mean, can you imagine just having because I was had a little health scare. I was in the hospital this weekend. And so I was just watching. I was just binge watching, trying to recover and all that stuff or whatever. And baby, can you imagine watching that stuff back to back to back to back and just crying, the just the emotions just being in hiding? That is on Netflix. Netflix. It is so good. Yes, it did. But thank God you had like a week to kind of recover. But baby, when I tell you I sat up there and binged that whole 2 seasons in about 3 days or something. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. It was so good. But damn, what was I talking about that for? Child, I can't even remember what the point was to it, but I just went on a tangent, just start going on. But y'all, anyway, I wanted to just get in here and talk about that because I just thought that was kind of crazy to me. I was just like, Iyanla, go sit down somewhere. Because I appreciate her for some of the stuff that she does give us, but she does have like a bias against women and more so. And then she also, y'all, if y'all listen to more of the interview, like I said, it's a 30-minute interview on the griot. It's on the griot. I'll put the link in the comments. I'll pin it. But I'm not doing it right now. But she even said that she wasn't a good mother, but she was a good father to her kids. And I was like, do you hear what you're saying? Like what she was saying was just totally the whole point of what we're saying, that it don't make sense. Talk about she didn't know how to nurture. She didn't. because the man wasn't there. I was just like, girl, what? Like, I mean, she even contradicted herself. Like, even when she came around with the point, she was just saying that she was a good father and she wasn't a good mother. And I was just like, duh. You know what I'm saying? If that dynamic isn't created in the community, then we would be able to be good mothers and we would, but we're playing all the different roles. So, like I said, I had put on my I don't know if y'all follow me on Facebook, but I was like, Iyanla, hush, hush. Ladies, keep your standards as high as giraffe pussy. Y'all know how high giraffes, they real tall, right? All the way up there. However high that pussy is on that giraffe, keep your standards high. Because what is gonna happen? You're gonna settle, you're gonna marry down, you're gonna you're gonna age yourself, you're gonna find out that you got another kid basically. And you're taking care of a whole nother adult. And is it worth it? Now, if they're treating you good, you got good treatment, okay. But she is a lawyer, y'all. She's a lawyer, so I don't really understand where we going with this. She talking about would you date a bus driver? She said if he owned the bus, but other than that, no. That's a problem. That's a problem. Why is that a problem, honey? If I'm a lawyer, why can't we be equally yoked? Why can't I deal with somebody that's in my class, somebody that can bring financially the same amount to the table? Like, girl, what? Where are we living at? What on what planet? I'm just trying to figure out for myself because, I just don't fall for the okey doke. Please don't fall for the okey doke. I just don't want the ladies to fall for the okey doke. Okay, exactly. Taraji P Henson and acrimony, baby. That movie, that movie was a mess. That movie did a number on me. Yes, exactly. She said, "I don't think I can handle another show." Oh my god, but it's so good. It's so good. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. And so that's the main thing that if you get anything out of this little live, don't settle. Keep your standards high as giraffe pussy. Okay? All right. So, y'all, me and Kevin, we're about to go see Guardians of the Galaxy 3 again. And then hopefully, well, since I've been on camera today, I might just come on and do another live tonight when I come home. And maybe Kevin will join me and we'll do a live about no spoilers, of course. Do a little review of Guardians of the Galaxy. So y'all should see how many thumbnails I've had planned, all of the things that I wanted to do, and I just haven't done it, y'all. So anyway, but that aside, I did have some things I had to rest or whatever and recuperate. So that aside, I'm back. And so yeah, we're gonna talk. So I will come back. Maybe that movie is kind of long. It starts at 7. I probably won't get home until like 10:30. So yeah, if y'all are on 10:30, I'll jump back on here live and just kind of talk about it and let you know my opinions. I really thought it was good. I liked it. Um, it's been mixed. Like I've heard critics kind of, they didn't like. There's some animal cruelty, so you might want to check it out first before you take your little youngsters. I say under 10. You know your kids better than anybody, so just know whether or not if they can handle there is some animal cruelty, and we do kind of see it. I didn't think it was too bad, but people are so sensitive about animals, child. It feel like they're more sensitive about animals than they are human beings, child. Let's just say that. So Um, there is a little bit of Alma Coop, but I thought it was good. The movie is almost like 2 hours and 45 minutes. So yeah, it's gonna. But I was never bored. Never bored. It was so like fast paced. It was always something going on. I thought it was a really good installment. It felt like the old MCU. It did. It did. Let me see. Y'all like the first one the best? No, I still think I like this one the best. I think I like this one the best. I don't know. I think this one, then one, and then two. So yeah. Thank you, Kay. I am doing much better. I still have to do a couple more little follow-ups and all that good stuff, but hopefully we will get it worked out and get a clean bill of health and more specific black people. That part. That part. Okay. So yes, y'all, it was a mess. I was like, we got to talk about this real quick. So I don't know. Like I said, I want to do like little, like trending topics, and kind of listen to what's going on the blogs and get my commentary and stuff like that. So I think I'll be jumping on doing that a little bit more often, maybe around lunchtime, and then maybe in the evening time. So we'll see. So yeah, I definitely want to do more. I appreciate everybody. Hey, Halama, appreciate everybody who came in the chat, whoever left a comment, joined the conversation. It sounds like we're all on the same page, baby. And Miss Iyanla, I need you to hush. Okay. I just need you to hush. All right. All right, y'all. Let me get on out of here so I can get to this movie. And I'll see y'all later on, 10:30, 11 o'clock tonight. All right, y'all. Bye.